This is one of the most beautiful, but deadliest snakes in the world. Meet the bush viper, the deadly noodle. Vipers are a family of snakes, found in most part of the world, except Antarctica, Australia, and Madagascar. An Atheris is a genus of vipers, known as bush vipers, found only in tropical sub-Saharan Africa. They are relatively small in size, about 55 centimeters or 22 inches long, and they have a wide variety of colors and patterns, from yellow, red, and even blue, combined with their sticking out keeled scales, producing a spiny appearance. They're also known as the dragon vipers. Despite being beautiful, they are also one of the deadliest snakes on Earth, with the most advanced venom injection systems, by rotating their retractable fangs in a stabbing motion. With a strong and deadly hemotoxin that destroys red blood cells, causing pain, swelling, and blood clotting, which can turn blood into a jelly-like substance and block up the kidneys, causing them to fail.
Here are some amazing facts about Komodo dragons. Meet the Komodo dragon, Earth's heaviest lizard. These giants can reach a staggering 10 feet and weigh up to 200 pounds. Komodo dragons aren't just big, they're fast. They can sprint up to 12 miles per hour, surprising their prey. Their diet? Anything they can catch. From birds to water buffaloes, nothing is off the menu. They possess toxic saliva, loaded with over 50 types of bacteria. One bite can be fatal. Lastly, they live on just 5 Indonesian islands. So, to meet one, you'll need to travel to their unique corner of the world. You are probably thinking that this flamingo is hurting his own kind, while the chick feeds on the blood. But you would be wrong. Actually, these flamingos are working together to feed the chick at the same time. The red substance isn't blood, but is actually red crop milk which flamingos produce in their digestive tract and regurgitate to feed the babies. Red crop milk is a secretion which is made up of protein and fat-rich cells, which effectively means they are feeding their stomachs. Flamingos are filter eaters, which means that they only feed with their heads upside down. They fill their beaks with water and sift out the edible organisms, such as plants, insects, shrimp, and fish. They get their distinctive pink color by eating algae, present in the water they live in, that contains carotenoid pigments. That is why baby flamingo chicks have grayish-white feathers, since they don't yet have the ability to feed themselves.
It's pretty unexpected that one of the most intelligent animals in the world has been labeled as evil and bad omen. Meet crow, or corvids in general. They are mischievous, playful, and extremely intelligent. They can use tools to forage and solve complex problems. They also known to drop hard-shelled nuts on the road, so that passing-by cars can crack it, and then they pick them up once the road is safe, using the pedestrian lights. Scientists have found that crows' problem-solving abilities are better than a 7-year-old human. They also can recognize faces, and have been known to hold a grudge against someone who was rude to them. Crows live in a group, and have a complex social structure. They share territories, and help raising each other's young every season. They are omnivorous, and their diet mainly consists of small insects, worms, seeds, and fruits. Crows can be found all over the world, with their ability to adapt to their environment. Meet Lonesome George, the loneliest animal in the world. He was a male Pinta Island tortoise, and the last known individual of the subspecies in the world. George was first seen on the island of Pinta on November 1, 1971. But the vegetation in the island had been devastated by invasive species. With the addition of rampant poaching, George had to be relocated for his own safety to the Charles Darwin Research Station on Santa Cruz Island. Researchers and biologists hoped that more Pinta Island tortoise would be found, but unfortunately no other tortoise was found, and the subspecies was pronounced as functionally extinct. Many mating attempts were done in order to save the subspecies, by pairing George with multiple females from different subspecies, but none of them was successful. And in June 24, 2012, the national park announced that Lonesome George was found dead by his caretaker, who looked after him for 40 years. And with George's death, the subspecies was announced as formally extinct.